You guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
You're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy? You ready?
Here we go.
What up? Welcome into the OG NBA betting show. Got my guy Wham Bam, got Dutchy here with me, and Babano should slide through shortly. I didn't even bet yesterday, but my series bets went in the right direction. I'm gonna go to you first, Wham Bam, this time. How you doing today? And anything you want to talk about from yesterday?
Yesterday. It was actually a cool day. I did lose with the OKC first half. But we did it is what it is with what else do we have? We had the Clippers, I believe, right? Let me double check there. I didn't tweet out anything though. So I ain't gonna give no claims on anything. But I did tell you guys that we was gonna take the Knicks. They did finally end up winning at the end of that, and then I did say that we was gonna take OKC first. I do remember that on the last show. But other than that, man, it's gonna be a good show today. We got good games today. I'm happy to have my guys up in here. My guy Dutch, the chat. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to our guy Roby up in here. Robert, you know what I'm saying, dropping the dollar signs. You think the Clippers are the best team in the West? I'm saying they look good. They look like they're cohesive. They've probably been, they look the oldest. They're the oldest team in the that look good right now. So I'll say that, but I'll leave that alone for right now. I do think they're gonna handle business in the next round if they do move on to the next round. But yeah, I'm feeling good, bro. Hopefully Babano come in here with that same energy. I think we already was on in the background. And man, I'm thinking that we're gonna get a good show out of this today.
Dutchy, I'll try to let you get in the zone a little bit there. What's good with you?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. Hey, looking at the plug. Yeah, man. It's good to be back with y'all. I wish I could start it off by saying what Skee said. I didn't even bet yesterday. Unfortunately, I did. And I was a motherfucking hooker away from a 3-3 day, which I would have took because 3-3 days a lot motherfucking better than a 2-4 day. So I had over 31.5 with Shay. This motherfucker ended with 31. Stuck on 31 for it felt like a motherfucking lifetime. But it was definitely at least 4 or 5 minutes of the last fourth quarter. I couldn't believe that shit. Couldn't give me a free throw, Shay. And they found a way. Down 20-9? Good Lord. The Memphis Grizzlies are motherfucking fade. One thing we did cash in that game, you know what it is. Under your boy Ja, motherfucker. Can we even call him that? Can we even call him Ja? I don't even see shit. Man, took the grenade, ain't got his strap no more. They done took his motherfucking piece. He ain't shit without it. Ain't shit without it. You know what I mean? So, Grind City, not so motherfucking much. You down 29 and they find a way to fuck around and come back and win 1, 2, 3 game motherfucking coon for them Grizzlies. Outside of that, I had Joker over 9.5 assists. We did catch that. But it was a nightmare in Detroit. It was a nightmare for your boy in Detroit. I got Q. You know what I mean? I got Q going with Detroit. I bet Cade again every fucking day of the week. I don't give a fuck about that. He didn't hit it. We're over on, but I did get Q with Malik Beasley's threes. I don't know where the fuck he was at. You know what I mean? I take back everything I said about him being the sixth man. Peyton Pritchard, congratulations. I did lose on the Pistons, cutting up a little bit. I think I know the Knicks are a better team. I just thought coming back to Detroit, no playoff game, and God knows how long. I thought they was gonna be crunk. I didn't know New York were gonna be ready for it, and I was wrong. But yeah, let's get to it today.
All right, let's get to it. Three-piece on the menu. We'll go in rotation order. Celtics and Magic opened up -5.5 for Boston, down to 3.5, and the total dropped a little bit too, about 1.5 to 197. Some 196.5 actually out there. Tatum, Drew, both questionable. Tatum more doubtful, and then Jaylen Brown is probable. Nobody on the injury report for Orlando. I'm gonna go back to you, Wham Bam, on this one first, because I don't know. I just like going to you on the Orlando games. But we know the situation for them. Desperation time, back at the house, down 0-2. Do you think they're good enough to take advantage here tonight?
I mean, in this situation, people that's down 0-2 at the house is typically a good way to go in on them in the first half. That's kind of what the Memphis Grizzlies showed us yesterday too. Is they was
Strong.
down 0-2, but you know how that end. Like our guy Dutch said, it was a beautiful thing at the end. Beautiful collapse, as you were saying. So I could think that can be even in this situation right here for the Magic. Though only thing is that the Magic got up better than the Memphis Grizzlies, that they already beat this Celtics team in a more better form already in Orlando, both times that they played in Orlando. So both times that the Celtics played in Orlando, they both lost. So it is in favor of Orlando, I think, in this spot, just because they're not like new to this, in my opinion. I think this is one of the teams that's been in and around, improving over the last few years as far as the playoff scene. And I think in this situation, I don't think they're going to get swept at all, because being down 2-0, you go down 3-0, it's pretty much over for you. You might even lose the next game, even though it is at home. And that's just because the Celtics team is high powered. They can put people away like here, but again, we've seen lackadaisical with the Celtics several times. It just screamed Magic in this spot. So I do like the first half Magic right here, and I think the line is telling us that it's probably a good spot to be on the Magic first half, because it's the full game spread. Normally is about half of what the full of what the halftime spread is. I'm sorry, full game. The halftime is more like half of the full game spread, and right now it's a little bit more than half here in the direction towards the Magic. They're plus a half, and the full game is 3.5 plus 3.5. So I think that's kind of telling there that the Magic first half is probably a good spot here. I think they are going to be a little bit better offensively in this game as well. Obviously, there's been a lower scoring series. I think that this is a possible pickup there. Role players play well at home. I think that's going to be a good showing for today. For like we've been saying over the last few years in the playoffs, role players play a lot better at home. I think that's for sure going to happen in this game here. So certain players are going to play a lot better, in my opinion, like KCP. You know what I mean? I think he goes over his point total in this game. And then the guy that I am going to be betting on in this game is obviously Caillou. We're going to take 17.5 points. But I like Peyton Pritchard the best. Obviously, we talked about him getting 6th man of the year. It's been a little bit more harder since then. But shout out to bro. And shout out to Joshua here with the 1999 dono. Love you, bro. Appreciate you that.
To have money.
And he said he loves
Appreciate you, Josh.
Hit the like button if y'all do as well. We appreciate y'all. And even if you don't love the OG show, hit the like button. We appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the like button.
Who the fuck don't like the OG show? Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to our guy, you know what I'm saying, Josh K. Billy, longtime supporter, much love. I get money in this bitch. We got Fathead. We got Thomas Mazziano. We got our boy Corinne, I believe. My fault. Yeah, man.
You seen this one? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, this one. That's one I was gonna go to. Thank you, Skee. The cheesecake gelato. Hey, that sounds pretty good, my friend. Sounds pretty good. I got the OG 18 in this bitch. Hey, and it's that strength. It's the strength. No joke. Coming in at well over 30%. I'm a big fan. Shout out to my guy Nets Bets in the building, Mr. Later Wood. B-Man, I got you. 702 right here, the city, my man. The motherfucking city. 2 props for you. And hey, you know what I'm saying? We're not getting cute here. We're going to the motherfucking window. Call it square if you will. But I'm going to the window. Square is motherfucking getting paid. JB, you know what he said. We said it last week. We said it the other day. Over 22.5 was going to be good money. It was easy. I was feeling myself after JB went out there and just looked like the old Jaylen Brown. The Jaylen Brown that we know. 12 of 19 from the field, 36 points, 5 of 7 from 3. He had 2 threes in the first quarter, in the first like fucking couple minutes of the game. Shout out to the guys in the chat that had Jaylen Brown over 3. I didn't get greedy with that. I just went on the points. I loved it. And I'm back at it. 24.5 plus money tonight, even money. It's good money, man. It really is. Come on, man. They say he's quite whatever. This motherfucker can go out there and he's gonna get 30. I mean, JB is by far the best player on the Boston Celtics when JT's on the bench. Don't get it twisted. Hasn't been at his best of late. We've seen what he's capable in game 2. And we'll see the same damn thing game 3. But Orlando ain't really got nothing for him. And on the other side, we're going Banchero. That's right. I think this is a magic spot. I like what I'm hearing from my guy Wham Bam with Orlando. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But I know Banchero is going to do it. Over 28.5 points, minus 105. Good money, man. 36, 32. This motherfucker's just a man-child. And realistically, what Boston doesn't have is a defensive stopper. So he's ultra-aggressive, continues to attack. 30 is easy for Banchero. I don't expect Wagner to really have that big of a game tonight. He's actually had 2 solid games in Boston. I think this might be a 40-piece for Big Pogue tonight. Pablo going heavy tonight in the paint on a Celtics team that Orlando has shown they can get in the paint on. These guys are a little soft, especially when KP down there trying to do some shit. Get the fuck out of here. So I love me over 28.5 with Banchero, and JB the best bet in this one by far, over 24.5 points plus money. You need Caldwell Pope. You need this guy Keon said Anthony Black. You need Cole Anthony. Is it going to be Joe Isaac? You need somebody to step up besides Banchero and Franz Wagner. Wendell Carter did have 16 in game 2, but you need somebody to stroke the motherfucking ball from deep in attack outside of Wagner or Paulo. So we'll see who it is tonight. I like that look from Anthony Black over 7.5 because that did stand out to me. But nothing official. But yeah, man, let's go. Shout out to Babano, another best bet winner. My man, how we feeling?
Yeah, they've been doing well, Dutch. They have been. I like Orlando first half full game. I think I had these 2 the other night in game 2. I was bigger on the first half in that game. I've gone equal 50-50 with this because I think they cover the full game too. In fact, if they're going to win a game in this series, I think it's going to be tonight. Orlando with still Tatum out. And even though Brown's going to play, he's hobbled. Not quite, at his and plus Boston, like I said, they are banged up a little bit. So coming on the road here, I think Orlando early, Orlando full game as well. We're going back to the same 2 bets here.
Can I ask any thoughts on the total? I think
it's too low at 196. I cashed a small
Yes.
over bet in game 2. It's over adjusted. This is not 1995 NBA basketball where you can just put a total 196 and expect an automatic under. I don't care that Jason Tatum's out. Too low, too much of an adjustment. I agree.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Next game we'll go Pacers and Bucks from -3 to -5 for Milwaukee, even 5.5. Actually mostly 5.5. Total, not much movement. Man, we all know the story with these two. I want to go to Dutch first on this one. He took Hallie in the last showdown. Dame is his boy. Dame is at home. You think Dame gonna go out like this, Dutch? Or he gonna show up tonight?
Hey man, give me some motherfucking credit, man. I took Scooby-Doo, motherfucking Doo. Yo. I don't know about no Hallie. I took Scooby-Doo's ass, and it was a fade of the Milwaukee Bucks. Talk about it, man. Dang, man, that shit hurt. Couldn't watch that motherfucking game, but I was happy with the outcome. Believe that team total and the Indiana Pacers had no business, and it wasn't really close. If you watch the game, it wasn't really close. I watched the motherfucker, and that shit. I was happy the whole goddamn time. I like the Bucks here an awful lot. I think it's the best bet on the board. Maybe JB we could talk about, but you got to overthink it, man. I mean, you said it the other night with the Rockets. The writing was on the wall. Jimmy went out. That might have had a little something to do with it, but it might have already been on the wall. Them motherfuckers handle business. I think the Bucks here come back down 0-2. It is what it is. They find a way to get it out to get a big win tonight, but I think Indiana wins this series. You know how I feel about Milwaukee. Unless Dame comes back ready like Dame time. I don't even think they need Dame time tonight. Dame time don't even got to play tonight, and they win this game by 15. That's how comfortable I feel about the Bucks tonight. But if Dame can get back to Dame time and not be 15-point Dame, and I'm telling you right now, not being healthy, not being in NBA, not being fully healthy maybe, and not being in fully NBA shape, going against this motherfucking Nembhard ain't the guy you want to go against. It's not the best matchup. Even when this motherfucker was healthy, he still had a little bit of troubles. So I got to see it from them. But tonight it is them -5. It's good money. The Bucks run these boys out the gym. Indiana's feeling fat and happy right now, up 2-0. I don't know what the fuck Scooby-Doo gonna wear to the motherfucking event, but it won't go down well for him tonight. Bucks, good money, -5.5. 5.5, whatever you can get.
Babano, what you think about that?
Definitely a Buck spot. Don't disagree. And I lean to the Bucks minus the points, but I'm not laying any points with them with that defense of theirs. Maybe it is better tonight. I'm going to go the team total route for Milwaukee, like I did in Game 2, which saved my ass because I didn't love Milwaukee plus the points. I said, because I could see them not covering, but still getting to their team total because their defense just hasn't been good. So that's the way I'm going to go about it. I mean, it's just another way of laying the points with Milwaukee, and I think it's a safer bet because I'd rather bet on them scoring rather than getting stops at a consistent level. I know they're back home, and you don't expect Indiana to shoot nearly as well or play as efficiently offensively as they did in the first 2 games at home, but I still worry about what we're seeing defensively from the Bucks. So I'm with Dutch as far as its Milwaukee spot, but I'm just going to go with the team total. Over 116.5 right now for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the full game over, too, I think gets there because Milwaukee's going to score, I think, back home. They should have no issues. I think their offense will be fine. But again, their defense does worry me, and they have not had many answers for what the Pacers have done so far. I know home court will help, but I don't know if it'll help enough to keep the game under. So Bucks team total over and a full game over as well.
Yeah, my fault, bro. Yeah, but the bench points has an advantage so far in this series, about plus 20 in favor for the team that's going home in the Bucks. I think that's going to show right now. Home team normally has their role players play a lot better, so we're going to take Kuzma over 10.5 points. He went over this even in a struggle last game, had 12 points there, so over 10.5 points for Kuzma. And I think that the first half with the Bucks is where I want to be targeting my most of my funds here in this game because the spread is 5.5. The first half is 4.5, similar to the first half with the Magic. I think that this telling that teams that's going down 0-2 can normally have their home team on their back. Giannis, I expect him to go crazier because obviously he's not going to have the team countdowning in the audience. This is his home team, so it's going to be a little easier to make these free throws for him. And I like the Bucks all the way here. So first half with the Bucks, I like that the most minus 4.5, and then Kuzma over 10.5 points.
I like the over in this game. I do think the Bucks are the right side. It's just I prefer to take the over, and I already have I have over 5.5 games, and I already have Bucks series, so I need the Bucks already. So
the Bucks made 22 threes in the 2 games in Indiana. They make more than that tonight in Milwaukee.
That's been the biggest issue, especially Game 1. They were like 7 of 35 from 3 in Game 1. So you figure that's going to change a little bit.
That'll help you over too.
Yeah.
All right, Lakers and Wolves. Wolves are 3.5 point favorite. Total looks like 207.5 or 208. And Lakers look like a whole different team in that Game 2 from Game 1. They actually were trying out there and played a physical, nice defensive game. We know the Wolves are capable of playing defense again, but I'm going to Babano on the Wolves. Do you think this total has gotten too low now after 2 straight unders? Do you think they'll shoot better than the 21 and 20% from 3 we saw in Game 2? What do you think about this one?
I don't know if we're there yet enough for me to like the over here. I mean, it's damn low. It's 207.5, but 6 straight unders. The 2 games between these teams in Minnesota, between them. Now, this was pre-Luka arriving on the scene. We do have to remember that. But it was back in December, and Minnesota shut down the Lakers. 109.80, stayed way under the total, and 97.87 Minnesota. That also stayed way under the total. So I don't know if I'm ready to jump in yet with an over on what's been a very clear low-scoring under series so far. Plus, does the Lakers offense with Luka and LeBron function as well on the road here with Minnesota coming off a loss? That's the question. I actually took the Wolves here. I think it's a zigzag series that it's shaping up to be. Minnesota took Game 1. Lakers took Game 2. I think this is where Minnesota bounces back and throws the next punch and gets it done here tonight. So now the numbers climbed a bit up to a 3.5. I think I got in with a cheap money line at around minus 145 on Minnesota. That money line's like minus 155, minus 160. So I would probably just lay the 3.5 at this point. The bet I have is Minnesota minus 145 money line. Unfortunately, that price has climbed. You can only get minus 155, minus 160. But I think Minnesota does win this game. And wouldn't shock me if the Lakers win game 4 and we go back to LA 2-2.
All right. I'm gonna go to you next, Dutchy. I'm feeling you got a lot to say on this game.
Yeah, man. Shit. Shout out to G Martinez, Fathead, Warrior in the building. S. Dot Warrior, always showing love. Good to see you, my dude. This game, I low key like what Babano said. I feel like I don't know, man. Like I'm not betting against the fucking Lakers. Oh, fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm not betting against Luka the Don. That's what it matters. That's what it really comes down to. Over 30.5. It's good money, man. I mean, do we need to talk about it? I mean, he actually shared the ball in game 2 a little bit. I think this game's going to be very competitive. I think Luka is as comfortable as we've seen him in a Laker uniform. He's very comfortable playing against Minnesota. And it's gonna be Luka the Don, man. If they win this game, and they definitely are live to win this game because they got to get one of these two. They got blown the fuck out game 1 in LA, so they're gonna win one of these two in Minnesota. Does Luka rally the boys and take game 1 in Minnesota, or is it game 4 in Minnesota? Over 30.5, I just think it's too easy, man. I really do. I think Luka over 3.5 threes at even money. I got a unit on both. It's Luka, man. They have absolutely nothing for him. He's feeling as confident as can be, and I do believe this game will be competitive. I don't think he gets blown out here. And even in the blowout in game 1, he still got this, right? He's shooting the ball better from the perimeter as well. This is the best we've seen of Luka since Dallas, So I'm ecstatic that it's not 32.5 or 30. We get 30.5. I think is good. So over 3.5 plus threes as well. And I'm going back to the window, man. Under 17.5 here at plus money for your boy Austin. Your boy Austin can't get 17. He can't get 17 in LA. His ass ain't going to cold ass dreary Minnesota and getting you 17. He ain't Luka. He ain't even carrying motherfucking Luka's bag. So just get the fuck out the way and don't even fuck around. Get close to 15, please, Austin. Luka the Don, LBJ. If you want to show up and have a game like you did game 2, we'll take that. Because I'm rooting for the Lakers. Don't get it twisted. I am rooting for Luka and the Lakers. But yeah, over 30.5. And under on Austin Reeves, and I'm on the threes with Luka as well.
Did he say under on who? He said under on who?
Your boy out.
Please, because I'm the last one, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to best, man.
Uh-oh. You know where Wham's going already.
Don't do it, man. Don't every time you brought up that motherfucker, bro. He showed up like I'm like, is that Bobano out there every time you put money?
Sorry, Dutch. Sorry.
Hey,
Dutch.
I put Dutch on mute because Wham Bam, it's Wham time now, man. It's Wham talk. Talk to him, Wham Bam.
Listen. The boy last 20 road games, he averaged 21.8 points. Obviously, there's some regular seasons in here. And we seen him last game. He missed his 5 wide open threes last game. 5 wide open threes. Austin Reeves was wide open on those threes. So I agree. He should have been knocking those down, Dutch. You're right. But there were 5 wide open threes. And then the shots that he was making was against Rudy Gobert. So you got to tell me that Rudy Gobert coming off a switch and Naz Reid coming off a switch is going to be able to guard this man. Don't start that, man. I'm sorry, Dutch. AR-15, 20 plus points tonight, plus money. Get paid, man. Stop playing. And Lakers money line. Sorry, Lakers money line. Come on now.
Wow.
I like
That's a back and forth series. That's why I like Minnesota. And they're good at home, and they beat the Lakers twice at home. That's why I took Minnesota there in that game. I think it's back and forth. Best bet for me, we're going back to the Orlando Magic. They treated me well last game. I think it's the best side on the board tonight. This is their winnable game. I'll go full game this time on the Orlando Magic. +4, Orlando. Best bet.
Good stuff from Babano. And for myself, man, I've been thinking about it all day because I like so many different things, man, and I don't want to bet them all. But I'm going to go with, I live and die with this one. Indiana, Milwaukee, 230 or no, 229.5 is the best number I see right now. I think, if the Pacers will continue to play up tempo, the Bucks are comfortable playing up tempo. If the Pacers are losing, it's not like they're going to be, okay, slowing it down. They're going to still try to play fast. I don't see a lot of ways where they stay under this unless, unless it's just extremely bad cold shooting. So I love the pace. We cashed on it last time. I think we'll cash the over again in Pacers and Bucks. Last but not least, Dutch, let me know what the freshest look of the day is and take us home.
Wham, you the homie, man. You the homie.
Don't do it, Dutch. Don't do it. I love you.
You the homie. But that motherfucker Austin, he guarded himself, man. Real talk. I mean, that motherfucker guarded his goddamn self. I mean, a white boy that can't shoot, that shit pissed me the fuck off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna leave it alone. Milwaukee Bucks. Fear the motherfucking deer. -5. It's good money, man. They're gonna run them boys straight out the motherfucking gym. Scooby-Doo, where the fuck are you? Walking the fuck out with an L tonight. Believe that. Everyone in the chat, we love y'all. Much love, man. We got Malik Kwama in the building. We got Eddie Cash. That's right, Eddie. Fast cash, baby. That's what we need. Let's go. Joshua Alexander in the building. Mark A. Be sure to like, subscribe, share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed.
What you mean, we, white boy? You ready?